What's up everyone, I'm Dan and thanks to Numbskull Games for the review code for Neon Apex Beyond the Limit on the Nintendo Switch. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more reviews like this and more. Hit the like button if you like the review. And with that said, let's get into this. Neon Apex is one of those games that immediately grabs your attention just by the way it looks and sounds. You boot it up and you're instantly hit with bright cel-shaded visuals, neon cityscapes and a funky upbeat soundtrack that makes you feel like you've stepped into some kind of futuristic anime racing dream. The year is 2124, Earth is shattered, humanity is fighting to prove its worth, and the racetracks are where it all plays out. You're not just up against humans here, you're going head to head with cybernetically enhanced rivals and androids. Basically, if it's fast and dangerous, it's on the track. The first thing that stands out is the style. It's cel shaded, super vibrant, and has this comic book meets anime vibe that really works. The colors pop, the vehicles have that futuristic aesthetic to them, and the whole presentation feels alive. You can even switch between multiple viewpoints, so whether you want a wide third-person view, something tighter, or even cockpit mode, you've got options. The visuals don't always hold up as well as I would like them to though, with some of the models looking a bit rougher around the edges and the backgrounds being slightly basic. That being said, you're usually going so fast during races that your attention will be focused on your vehicle and the track and trying not to crash. Where the game really shines is in its speed. Cars already feel fast, but bikes are on a whole other level. Well, at least to me, the sense of speed is insane. You're flying down tracks and it feels like bikes require more skill. Slight mistakes can send you into the walls or straight into another racer. And speaking of walls, this game doesn't mess around when it comes to punishment. Hitting the side of the track, smashing into rivals, or just being sloppy will damage your vehicle. Too much damage and you're crawling along while the competition zooms ahead. That's where the garage comes in. Between races, you'll need to repair your ride and refill your nitro. Forget to do that and you're basically signing up for failure in the next race. On top of that, there's a card upgrade system where you can boost things like armor, speed or control. So it's not just about driving well, you've got to manage your cash flow. And that's the cool part. The quicker you finish a race, the more money you earn. Win big and you can afford repairs and upgrades. Lose often and suddenly you're broke, limping into races with a half busted bike. It adds a neat layer of strategy, forcing you to think about where to put your winnings. There's a good amount of modes here. You've got career, story, championship, arcade, time attack, and even a 2-player versus mode. The career mode is probably where you'll spend most of your time. It has an online leaderboard that tracks your progress against players worldwide. That global competition gives it a nice edge. You're not just trying to beat the AI, you're climbing the ranks against actual people. Race types mix it up a bit too. You've got standard circuit races, point-to-point runs, and absolute chaos of takedown battles. Those are brutal, basically distraction derbies at 200 miles per hour where someone's bound to blow up. The mix keeps things entertaining, though the core loop doesn't really change much. Boost, drift, dodge, repeat. One thing you absolutely have to get good at is sliding around corners. Drifting isn't optional here, it's survival. Tracks throw looping curves and tight chicanes at you, and if you can't drift properly, you're either slamming into a wall or eating dust of your opponents. It's not the easiest system to master, but once you nail it, pulling off perfect slides at top speed is great. The funky soundtrack is pure arcade energy. It makes races feel alive and gives races a sense of energy. Add in the sound effects, the roar of engines, the explosions when rivals crash, and it's pure chaos in the best way. Now, as much fun as this all is, Neon Apex does hit some bumps in the road. The biggest issue, repetition. Races are always high energy, but after a while, the loop can start to feel samey. The story mode barely exists and the track variety isn't massive. After a few hours, unless you're the type who loves grinding leaderboards, it starts to lose steam. For me, it was a game I enjoyed in short bursts. A couple of races here and there, but it's not the sort of experience I'd sit down for hours playing without feeling that repetition set in. At the end of the day, Neon Apex is a flashy, fast and stylish racer. The cel-shaded visuals are a nice touch and the sense of speed, especially on bikes, is next level. I love the way it makes you manage your repairs and upgrades, and the different modes give you plenty to sink your teeth in for the most part. The tracks could use more variety and the repetition means it works best in short play sessions. So if you're into arcade races and you want something that feels like a playable anime, this one's worth checking out. Just know it's more of a sprint than a marathon. Neon Apex Beyond the Limit is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $19.99 in the UK and $24.99 in the US. Have you played this one yet? And if so, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time.
Boost. Nitro enabled. Damage. Boost. Take down. Nitro. Boost. ×2. Takedown, ×3. Checkpoint. Nitro. Boost. ×2. ×3. Final lap, ×4.